When you're planning for retirement, the big question isn't just, will my money last? It's, where does my income actually come from, year by year? That's what cash flow modeling is for. It breaks down your entire retirement income timeline, showing exactly which sources are funding your lifestyle and whether there are any gaps. Let's walk through it. In the basic view, each bar is a single year of retirement. The purple section is your fixed income, state pension, defined benefit pensions, annuities, guaranteed money that arrives regardless of what markets do. The blue section is portfolio withdrawals, money drawn from your pensions, ISAs, and investment accounts. This red line running across the top is your spending need. As long as the bars reach the line, you're fully funded. If they fall short, you've got a gap. Hover over any year and you get the full breakdown. Here at age 66, spending need at the top, each income source listed, and a confirmation at the bottom, fully funded. In the early retirement years, before state pension kicks in, the blue section is much larger. The portfolio is doing the heavy lifting. Once state pension arrives, it fills in and takes pressure off your investments. Let's stress test this. Switching to the adverse outcome, the 10th percentile, a scenario where markets underperform and inflation runs higher than expected. Now there are shortfall years appearing towards the end. These void sections mean income can't cover spending. The tooltip confirms it, a shortfall of nearly £33,000. This is exactly the kind of risk the tool is designed to surface. Back on the median, things look healthier, but now you know what a bad run of luck could mean. The in-depth view breaks everything into individual income sources. Above the axis is income, below is spending. Each color is a specific source: state pension, DB pension, SIPP drawdown, ISA withdrawals, general investment accounts, and cash. The legend at the bottom maps every color if you need a reminder. Below the line, the red bars are annual spending. If the income above is the same or larger than the spending below, you're in good shape. Look at the early years. Before state pension kicks in at 67, the ISA and SIPP are carrying the load. You can see the withdrawal sequence playing out, which account gets tapped first and how much comes from each. Once state pension starts, it fills in a big chunk and portfolio withdrawals shrink. That's guaranteed income reducing the strain on your investments. Later in retirement, you might see accounts fully deplete. Maybe the ISA runs out at 79 and the SIPP takes over. Or the SIPP is gone by 83 and it's all pension drawdown. This is the real value of in-depth. You can see the full sequence and plan around it. Life events show up here too. There's a home renovation at 62. You can see the extra spending below the axis and the event funding sources broken out separately, so you know exactly which accounts cover it. Because this is a couple's plan, the x-axis shows both James and Sarah's ages. Each income source is split by person. James's state pension and Sarah's are separate colors, same for their pensions and ISAs. The tooltip shows both ages and the income breakdown by person. This matters because each partner has their own tax situation, their own personal allowance, their own pension access ages. The model handles all of that independently. Watch for the step up in fixed income when James's state pension kicks in. If there's an age gap between partners, these transitions are really important to plan around. The outcome drop-down is one of the most useful controls. 5 options, from adverse at the 10th percentile up to optimistic at the 90th. Each one shows a different scenario from the Monte Carlo simulation. Cautious is the 25th percentile, below average, but not worst case. If your plan works here, you're in a strong position. The good outcome shows what happens when markets cooperate. The portfolio lasts longer and income comfortably exceeds spending throughout. The median is your base case. Use the drop-down to build intuition for how sensitive your plan is to different market conditions. By default, everything is in today's pounds. That's the real view. It strips out inflation so you think in terms of what your money actually buys. Switch to nominal and the numbers get larger, but that's just future pounds. They won't feel worth more. Stick with real terms and it's more intuitive. So that's the cash flow tab. Basic for a quick health check, in depth to see exactly which accounts fund each year, and the outcome drop down to stress test across different market conditions. It answers the question that actually matters. Where does the money come from? Next up, we'll look at the wealth projection and how the Monte Carlo simulation drives everything behind the scenes.